Wheel of Fortune star Pat Sajak has landed his first post-retirement gig ahead of his final show. The game show host is gearing up to show off his acting chops in an unexpected way. Pat, 77, has been cast in a community theater production called Prescription Murder, according to TMZ. The theater is located in Hawaii and will also star Joe Moore, a newscaster for KHON-TV. The Wheel of Fortune host is set to lead the play, which will kick off next summer. The play inspired the popular series Columbo. Pat will play a psychiatrist who comes up with a murder plot while Joe is set to play the lead detective caught in a game of chase with the doctor. This isn't the first time Pat has acted in the Hawaii theater. Pat and Joe have often acted together in state productions at Hawaii Theater. The duo appeared in The Odd Couple, The Honeymooners, The Boys in Autumn, Wrestling Ernest Hemingway, Dial M for Murder, and The Sunshine Boys. Tickets are on sale to see Prescription Murder, but the show will not hit the stage until July 2025. Moving on. Pat's final episode of Wheel of Fortune is set to air on Friday, meaning he will have plenty of time off before he starts acting. There has been limited fanfare about the longtime host's exit from the game show, but he has spoken openly about his plans for the future. An insider exclusively told the U.S. Sun what Pat intends to do after he signs off for the final time at the end of this week. "You can sum up Pat's retirement plans in one word: retirement," the source said. Meaning, even though he has the looks and energy of somebody 25 years younger than he actually is, he has no plans to turn around and host another TV show. His consultancy deal with Sony is a pretty deliberate buffer against that. The insider added that when Pat isn't filming Wheel of Fortune, he is focused on a peaceful and happy home life, and his wife, Leslie Brown's, charity. Perfectly happy. Pat also talked about retiring in an interview with his daughter, Maggie Sajak, on Good Morning America. He told the 29-year-old he is looking forward to some simple pleasures. "I'm perfectly happy if it just means that I'll continue with my crossword puzzles and play with grandchildren." Hint hint, he said. Maggie, who is dating Scottish actor Ross McCall, laughed off the comment. "No pressure," she joked. Pat's final episode will air on June 7th. The show was filmed in April, meaning the star has likely been enjoying some downtime ahead of the official end of his time on the show. He's set to be replaced by Ryan Seacrest. Pat Sajak, the legendary host of Wheel of Fortune, has made his mark on the television landscape for over 4 decades. After announcing his retirement, fans were left wondering what Sajak's next move would be after stepping away from the iconic game show. To the surprise of many, it turns out that Sajak's post-*Will* career has taken an unexpected but exciting turn. He's now transitioning into acting. The news broke early one morning when Sajak, known for his quick wit and charming demeanor, appeared on a national morning show to announce his first role in a scripted television series. Viewers were in for a shock as Sajak revealed that his post-retirement plan wasn't just to relax on the golf course or take on minor guest appearances but to dive into the world of acting, something he had flirted with briefly in the 1980s. "I've always loved television and entertainment, and when I stepped away from Wheel of Fortune, I wasn't ready to completely leave the world of TV," Sajak shared during the interview. "An opportunity came up that I couldn't say no to, and here I am, heading into uncharted territory." Sajak, who had charmed audiences with his hosting abilities, disclosed that his acting debut would be in a new, light-hearted family dramedy titled Turn the Table. The series, set to premiere on a major streaming platform, centers around a beloved television host who, after retiring, grapples with adjusting to life off-camera. His character, much like Sajak himself, is a former game show host who tries to find meaning in his new normal, which leads to a series of comedic misadventures. From host to actor, a natural transition? For someone as comfortable in front of the camera as Pat Sajak, many fans weren't entirely surprised by the move. However, acting is a different beast from hosting a game show, and some wondered how Sajak would fare in a more scripted, narrative-driven environment. "I've never taken myself too seriously," Sajak laughed during the interview. "I think that's what helped me as a host and what's helping me in this new role. There's something freeing about stepping into a character while also pulling from my own experiences." I'm not trying to be anyone but myself, but I'm having fun playing this version of myself who's a little lost without the game show lights." Critics and fans alike began buzzing about how the legendary host would perform in this new role. Some speculated that Sajak, who'd only had a few brief acting stints earlier in his career, might find the transition challenging. Others, however, believed that his decades of experience interacting with contestants and live audiences made him a natural performer, well-suited for the demands of a scripted series. A star-studded ensemble cast. While Sajak's casting was the most talked-about aspect of the show, the rest of the Turn the Table ensemble also caught attention. Joining Sajak were several seasoned actors, including beloved sitcom star Jane Seymour as his on-screen neighbor and confidant, and comedic talent Ken Jeong, who plays the eccentric owner of the local diner where Sajak's character frequents after leaving the game show world. Sajak praised his co-stars, acknowledging that their experience in scripted TV was a huge asset. "It's an incredible cast. Jane and Ken have been so supportive as I've been learning the ropes, and they've helped make the transition so much easier. Every day on set feels like a new adventure," Sajak remarked with his signature grin. The show's creator, Jessica Michaels, shared her excitement over Sajak's involvement. "We wanted someone who could bring authenticity and warmth to the role, and Pat was a dream choice. He brings a certain charm and familiarity that viewers will instantly connect with. Plus, his comedic timing is impeccable." Life after Wheel of Fortune. As Turn the Table began to gain traction in the press, fans of Wheel of Fortune began reflecting on Sajak's legacy. Having hosted over 7,000 episodes of the game show, Sajak became one of the most recognizable faces on American television. His chemistry with Vanna White, his humor, and his calm, steady presence made him a fixture in millions of homes for over 40 years. Sajak spoke fondly of his time on Wheel, stating that leaving the show was bittersweet, but he felt it was time to pursue new challenges. "When you've been doing something for as long as I have, it becomes a part of your identity.